live stream. So today we will be doing the bead strings yet again, and so as you can see in the picture, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna move this real quick. So we're gonna go ahead and start the Q&A. So we got the Q&A up, so y'all can check that out. As everybody knows, the bead strings are, that's why I left the picture up, and of course each week we will be doing different things and stuff. There'll be different types of thumbnails and stuff like that, mainly because people will probably just get bored easily, like really quickly, and they're like, oh, why we to do this? So it's like, yeah. Honestly, one positive message is just to be yourself. I mean, honestly, you should just be yourself in general. Like, you shouldn't like try to be like anybody else or anything like that. Because honestly, if you try to be like everybody else, it's not gonna work. I mean, obviously, I'm still working on my project. I still have to add paint on the inside. I still have to add paint, because it's all white on the inside. So yeah. Anyways, so we're gonna be going back. Hello, Maria Gracia. Welcome. Hey Maria, what colors should I use for a bead string? Like what colors? Hello, the one and only, I think. Hello. So what color scheme colors should I use? Okay, Rico. No, I can't do elves. Hello, Maria. Pink, blue, and purple. That's a good color scheme. I'm gonna do it. No, I can't do snakes. I can't like do anything besides like bead strings and bracelets. So yeah, if you want to see somebody make a snake or something, I probably would go to a different channel. So yeah. Hang on, I have to tie a bead on. Thank you for your understanding. Let's tie this bead on. It tied. So there we go. We got the bead. We're gonna put 5. Tie. Or thank you. Okay, let's just add the beads. So we got purple, And then pink. We're gonna do pink. I'm gonna grab a different one. I'm gonna switcheroo. Oh, there's pink ones in here. It's probably more of a selection of pink ones, most likely. Just call me Harmony because I don't share my real life name. So yeah. Okay, we're gonna drop this bead down. There we go. Oh god, I almost used the yellow one. That would have been messed up. There we go. I know. Honestly, what I really never really understood is just like how people have to always be mean. I mean, and also another thing I just never really understood, like how they always like teach us like, be treated like the way you want to be treated. Like basically saying be kind. It's like, how about we just say be kind? Because I feel like, what if a kid wanted to be bullied? So obviously, the kid would probably just be a jerk. I mean, just saying. I've done them for like a couple of weeks now. Like I've done like, um, about probably 9 or 10 sets by now. Um, and we're gonna add the blue ones. Let's see, this color scheme works really well, really well. Thanks. Oh god, not that number. I swear, why is everybody obsessed with that number? Just to be real. Like, everybody has to be obsessed with the same number. It's like, we get it. Honestly, I feel like everybody should just like learn to like be themselves, cause like I feel like there's a lot of people these days who like just try to be like everybody else, and it's like, honestly, you get nowhere by trying to be like everyone else, because honestly, when you're not being yourself, you tend to attract a lot more toxicity and like a lot more toxic people. So I mean, it's just better to just be yourself. Um, so I mean, that's just honestly my personal opinion. So like, I mean, honestly, when yeah, I mean, I do bracelets sometimes, but not like as often anymore. I do more of these little string things more often. Mainly because this is kind of how I get ideas for the puppets that I make, so it's just the honesty of it, really. But I feel like people definitely should learn to be themselves, because I mean, honestly, there's like a lot of people who just um they just would, pretend to be somebody they're not, or be like everyone else. It's like, what's the point of being like everyone else? It's honestly better to be like, um be yourself, and be your own unique kind of beautiful, instead of like trying to be like everyone else, because there's only one of you. There's only one of you, like you're like a one, like basically you're one of a kind, so like you should be yourself. but I just feel like because of like people just want everybody to be the same when that's just not how it works, really. Especially like in high school and stuff. It's a shame. The hello, the influencers group. Welcome. Just tied the last bead on. There we go. So we got this one. This is gonna be the first one, which is the first bead string suggestion, which is pink, purple, and blue. So that's pretty good. I wonder what the next colors should be for the next color scheme. So we got, first one we got is pink, purple, and blue. So that's pretty good. I mean, no guarantee we're gonna have a bunch by the end, but I mean, it really just depends, really, because yeah. But another thing I just don't really understand about people is I feel like people should just be like a lot more kinder to themselves, because honestly being kind to yourself, it makes you be more positive. Like honestly, it is kind of true that like reading a positive quote and positive affirmations every day does like help you with your mental health. Like it's definitely important to like be kind to yourself. I mean, just like it's important to be yourself, because I mean I feel like there's a lot of people trying to like be something they're not. I mean, I'm not saying that's everybody. I mean, there's just some people who don't be themselves, and then they're unhappy because I mean they probably have a lot of toxic friends. I mean, I'm not saying all their friends are toxic, just they probably have a lot of toxic friends, because those toxic friends, they're trying to change them into something they're not, and it's just I mean, something I always say is just don't change for anybody, because there's some people that just would rather like make you into somebody you're not and stuff like that. And it's just yeah. Um which is very unfortunate, to be honest. I mean, I wish it wasn't like that. It's just it's kind of sad, to be honest, because it's like, but I mean, honestly, I feel like I mean, another thing is, I feel like people should just not be mean, and I feel like people are just way too comfortable on the internet. Like, I feel like people can just make a fake name and pretend to be somebody on the internet, make a fake profile, per se, and I just feel like people shouldn't do that. I mean, like, the positive gist of it, like, if everybody is kind, then, it would make the world a better place, but, I mean, unfortunately, I mean, yeah, sure, one kind person can make a big difference, but there's gonna always be bullying. There's gonna always be, you know, bad people in the world. I mean, that's what I've noticed. Like, you could try your best to make a difference, and there's still gonna be those people that, would rather not listen. Like, yeah. Anyways, so what color schemes suggestions do y'all got? Could be 2 to 7 colors. Um, Actually kind of nice to have these 3 color bead strings. It's definitely nice. Honestly, I mean, I feel like people do like, but I mean, here's the thing. When somebody says practice makes perfect, that is actually true. It really does. Anyways, what color scheme suggestions should I use? 2 to 7 colors tops. So yeah, that's why I have the Q&A up, because yeah, it makes it a lot easier. But I feel like, yeah, I feel like I mean, with all the negativity in the world, I mean, you'll always find positivity in the world. I mean, that's just the. I mean, honestly, this is not a perfect world. Like, unfortunately, in this world, the word perfect is just not really a good word, I guess. Anybody got any color scheme suggestions? Can be like any colors, to be honest. Obviously, I like chains, but I mean, I guess for now I can just wait. I mean, I don't think anybody else is just gonna end up joining. It makes me just wonder why there's like a lot of people that just usually don't join. They're just like, I think some weeks are better than others with this series. I mean, this seems to be like one of those weeks. It's just not as exciting. Um, Honestly, I'm just waiting to get some color scheme suggestions. I'm gonna look back through here in case somebody else said something. So, what color scheme suggestions should I use? 2 to 7 colors. I'm just waiting to get a color scheme suggestion so I can, make another bead string. Because they go into a dragon puppet color scheme, and that's kind of why I do these every Sunday, because it also helps me make the next few, puppets. So yeah, I don't think anybody's gonna do anything right now. So I'm probably just gonna have to go ahead and like make one because I think there's gonna be a lot of people just like I'm not gonna do anything. So sorry about it being dark. I'm just gonna um hang on. Well, just getting beads, I guess. So what color scheme suggestions do y'all have? It can be any colors, any color combination, any color scheme. I mean, you can even look up color schemes if you want to give a suggestion. Because technically, any color scheme is good, just as long as it's not all the way there. I mean, Yeah, I think people are just they get bored easily and then they leave and then just like that whole thing, you know. I mean, I guess the best thing I can do is try to do one on my own. But I just think there's some people they're just like I don't want to do this right now. Like this is probably the end of the day for some people. Um, I don't really think there's a lot of people that really understand the series. I think some people they're just like they see me doing these. I think a lot of people are like I don't want to watch that. Like I mean, obviously I'm not gonna be rude about it. It's like if people don't want to watch it, they don't want to watch it. I mean, it is what it is, I guess. Like anybody can give a color scheme suggestion right now. So I mean, honestly, it could be any color scheme. Um, I mean, yeah, sure, we can get a color scheme, but technically a color scheme isn't plagiarism because if you think about it, it's a color scheme. Because sometimes you can look up a color scheme for like ideas, and then, yeah. So, what color scheme ideas do y'all have? It could be any color schemes. I think this is the first time barely anybody has given any, at least in a while, in a few, within a couple weeks, so not a lot of people have given suggestions. Just strange, honestly. Usually people do give suggestions, but this week is just one of those weeks, I guess. But if anyone wants to give a color suggestion, just put the color suggestion in the chat. Um, thing is that nobody's ever said purple and blue, which is strange, honestly. But honestly, you can share like your favorite color scheme, maybe. Could be any color scheme, honestly. Oh, that's a good idea. Lavender moon fluff. Honestly, I'm doing one of my own because some it took a little bit for some people to give suggestions. I don't want this to be boring or anything. And I'm pretty sure people don't just want to stare at the same thing for like an hour. So yeah, you're welcome. Honestly, right now I'm currently trying to collect the Christmas spirit and Adopt Me, but and I'm not gonna like trade for it or anything because I'm just So like I'd rather if it's something I can grind for, I'd rather just grind. And I don't really trade for pets anyway, so I mean it's just my personal thing. So let me just tie the last bead on this one, and then I'll get to the next string. Sorry about it being dark for a minute. It's kind of hard to like tie with one hand. Um, the good thing is I do have neon green, and I do have neon yellow, neon orange, and then pink is definitely would definitely go good with those two. So we're gonna yeah, that's gonna be too short. So just get another piece of string. Honestly, I think I started calling them bead strings because I use strings. So I'm just gonna tie this little bead on real quick. There we go. The bead's tied on. So got this little. Actually, I haven't used this color. Oh God, haven't used this color in a while. I feel like neon orange is not orange is not really that much of a popular color, but I mean, I feel like orange is one of the less popular colors, honestly. I don't know why it keeps blurring out, but yeah. I mean, you can kind of. It's not that blurry. You can still at least see the beads. I mean, oh God. Just dropping beads. Here we go. I think people don't really want to hear, my positive messages and then me explaining them. I think some people just, people don't really understand, or this looks a little yellow in the light, but it is actually technically I feel like neon green always looks a little yellow-ish. So goes the bead. And we're gonna get another box of beads. We're gonna get some pink beads. Oh God. I have this light colored pink, and then I have this color. Oh, thank you. Well, bye. Hope you enjoy your walk with your dog. There we go. Four likes is pretty good for a live stream, I will say. Let me check how many people have joined so far. So far, 4. So we're gonna get the next color, which, again, is neon orange. Let's add the orange color. We actually already I have a neon orange. It's right here. Let's add the last orange bead. There we go. I guess we can consider these like a neonish green. Even though it's like this greenish blue color almost. So, here's another bead string finished. Hang on. Okay, now we're gonna have to tie the last bead on. There we go. And whatever the next color scheme set y'all want, y'all can give any colors. Because I have almost every color in the bead collection. Like, it could be, like, dark colors, light colors, normal colors. I mean, you could suggest maybe, like, the primary colors or something like that. It could just be any colors, honestly. So far, these are the strings we have on this, live stream. So, right now, first three so far of this live stream, we have green, like a neon green, neon orange, and then we got pink, and then more neon green, more neon orange, purple and blue, and then pink, purple, blue, pink, purple, blue, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, we got, these bead strings, so, whatever, colors y'all want me to use next in a bead string, just, give me a color suggestion, please. It can be a light color, like, light colors. It could be, like, light colors, like this. It could be, like, darker colors. Hang on. It could be, like, like, a dark color, like this. Or it could be, like, a normal color. Yeah, this is normal purple. It would be a normal color. So, I mean, I think y'all got it. I mean, it could be a dark color, a normal color. Oh god. Oops. So, I mean, if you want to give a color suggestion, it can be a light color, it can be a normal color, it can be a darker color. I mean, it could be one of the neons, it could be pastels. So, I mean, obviously I have pastels, I have darker colors. I mean, really any colors, honestly. I don't think there's gonna be a lot of people, giving suggestions. This, for, this week. So far there's only been like, um, 4 people that actually commented today. So, I mean, that's pretty interesting, honestly. I mean, I guess I can take this time to just talk about the last puppet I have to make. The last one I have to make for the, puppets is going to be a green and blue dragon puppet. So, yeah. I've made all these other colors, if you want to see these colors, you can go check out my shorts. But yeah, in my short accent section. I did mean section. Man, I cannot talk today, apparently. I seriously can't talk today, apparently. Hello, Evelyn, Chomayak. If you want to give a color scheme suggestion, you can give a color scheme suggestion. Could be, any colors. I think there's some people, they just join and then they don't say anything after. Ooh, brown, green, and yellow are actually good color scheme suggestions. Man, I cannot talk today. That is actually kind of crazy. I'm just stumbling over random words. Like, I couldn't even get the word section out of my mouth. And I was trying to, talk about, like, the short section. So we're gonna do, so we're gonna do brown, green, and yellow. Let's tie this first little bead on. It's actually the first time doing brown. There we go. So fair enough. Oh god, I need to bring this closer. There we go. Oh, fair enough. Honestly, this channel's doing pretty well, considerably speaking. Now, we're gonna do the green. I'm gonna use this dark green. Honestly, I'm surprised this channel has gotten to like 1K. That's honestly pretty good. Here we go. We got plenty of light yellow beads. We got these little beads. Just make good content. I mean, honestly, the best suggestions is just stay confident in yourself and like, I mean, eventually you'll be recognized. I mean, honestly, one tip is you can look at some of like your hobbies and like, like some people's hobbies, like people like to watch people do their hobbies. Like if somebody really likes to do art, they'll probably do a art-based channel. Mine's a mixed channel, so I mean, I do artistic things and gameplays. People don't really watch my gameplays that much. We got this little glittery brown. Actually, we got this tan brown too, but that's almost like it looks goldish. It's like a gold brown. You're welcome. So obviously the next color is going to be green. Um, got these little light green beads. They're almost like a lime green. Green. I cannot pronounce words today, apparently. Fair enough. I mean, honestly, fan art on this channel is allowed, just as long as people ping me, so, yeah. There goes a bead. We're gonna tie the last bead on here. I don't really draw fan art that often. I mean, I drew one drawing of fan art, but then I, ended up deleting it, because, it was honestly fan art for someone's, um, character that they discontinued, so, yeah. Okay, we just tied just got the last bead on. So here's the bead strings. So far, this is the collection for this week. Go. So far. I mean, there's still about 20 more minutes before this live stream ends. Honestly, for like art tip wise, honestly, practice, practice, practice. Because practice does make perfect. Like, as long as you work really hard with like practicing and stuff, you'll get better in time. So, yeah. Because like in time, if you keep like practicing your art skills, eventually you'll get better. Like, yeah, sure at first. Because I mean, honestly, I've noticed this with my dragon puppets. When I first started making them, they didn't really look that good, and then they look better now. So like, that's like just like some of my older art. I mean, my older art looks worse than my art now. So like, honestly, as long as you like continuously practice your art, you will get better in time. So yeah. Bro, there was a couple times in this live stream I sounded like freaking Porky Pig. So, yeah. You're welcome. You know, me and my stumbling over words like Porky Pig. Fair enough. Um, yeah, just being like a Porky Pig, just stumbling over every single word you say. Honestly, anyone's allowed to give another color scheme because I mean that has happened a few times throughout the series where people would give multiple color scheme suggestions because usually not a lot of people like come into the live stream and give color scheme suggestions because I'm sure there's like those some people that they're just like, oh, I don't want to give a color scheme suggestion, or there's some people that just they're not comfortable in doing comments. And also I'm pretty sure there's some people, if there's people that were subscribed from Australia and then got their channel deleted, which honestly I don't think anybody was that's younger was subscribed to my channel because there wasn't like a mass load of like subscriber loss when that happened. So I mean maybe I think there was like 2 subscribers that disappeared after that. I think both of them probably were younger, which I mean, technically, younger people can watch my content. I am careful to make sure of that, but also like I have my all my videos set as not for kids because if I had it set as for kids, like the whole YouTube AI thing, I feel like it's just stupid and people would just end up being called a kid for like watching my content. So that's one reason why I have everything set as not for kids, but there's also another reason why I have it set as not for kids. It's also because then the comments stay enabled and it's just better to like be able to like get like comments than none because yeah. Which I mean I've had younger people watch my content, but I would not be surprised because I mean on my whenever I check my YouTube studio. It just says everyone's an adult, but then there's sometimes when I check it there's teens and it just kind of goes up and down. So I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if YouTube's like, oh look, yeah, this isn't a child, this is an adult, and it's actually a child. That's just messed up. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm just gonna be honest. Roblox's whole new age verification. Like, I don't agree with it because honestly, if it doesn't even work properly, and it was rushed, and it doesn't work properly, and now with it, it's just gonna make everything worse. Because now, I mean, what's gonna happen? And I just think, in my opinion, if they're really worried about child safety at this point, just either shut off the chat because I mean, it's gonna make because if they're gonna put an age verification, they should just shut off the chat at this point. Because it's like if it's that bad, it's like you know what? If you shut off a chat, they're not gonna be able to chat with children. First of all, like just like I get it, people want to chat, but it's like there's social media, there's your phone number, you can chat with people that way. You could be on a call while playing Roblox, like to talk to your friend. And now I'm like apps like now I'm pretty like apps like Facebook you can't really respond unless you go into the app. Instagram you can respond, it will send. Discord just it's not gonna send while you're on Roblox. You're just gonna have to get off the game and then send a message, unfortunately. And honestly, I'm just gonna say this: Discord is like yeah, there are creeps on Roblox, but there's also a lot of like creeps on any social media. Which I mean, honestly, here's my thing. So the whole Australia ban. Like, my question is, why didn't they ban Roblox and why didn't they ban Discord? Because both those apps didn't get banned, which actually in Australia, and I was like, man, those apps are actually they have creeps too. Like, you know, it's like why? Oh, hello, D Palma. I'm just saying, I mean, it's like if you want to protect kids by banning social media, you do, it's like they do realize that Roblox and Discord are social media, right? It's like you say you're gonna do a social media ban and you skip too, like let's be real. I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, Roblox isn't social media." At this point it is because you're able to video call on Roblox. I mean, you're able to, so yeah, there's a lot of stuff you're able to do on there. So yeah. Hello, Deep Palma. I mean, there are creeps on YouTube, but it's like I don't. I would hope kids are not stupid enough to like comment a bunch of people. I mean, I'm pretty sure if you're a kid, you're like, yeah, the comments disabled, or I would hope parents have like have some sort of like child safety feature on their phone, like. Because in my opinion, like, and this is me personally, if you want to protect kids, make it illegal to give a kid an electronic, under 16. Like, boom. Like, why are we gonna have to basically, ban social media or ban kids off of social media? It's like, that's not gonna work because like a kid could just be like, "Hey, mom, can you come over here? Can you get a picture with me?" Like, bro, I mean, it's just let's be real, it doesn't really work. It's like if you really want to protect kids um under 16, then just don't allow kids to have phones, at that age. It's just like, you know. My day was good, by the way, De Palma. De Palma, if you wanna give a color scheme suggestion, you can. Um, there's still plenty of time to do another. But yeah, it's just funky because it's like, and also I'm gonna be real. I don't get why they have to like ban social media or ban people under 16. Like, bro, instead of making social media illegal, like why don't like there's other apps I feel like are more unsafe for kids that I feel like should be illegal. And I feel like certain things should be illegal. Like certain apps I feel like should be illegal. I'm not even gonna say those apps because yeah. I think people know what kind of apps I'm talking about, but yeah, there's like where there's certain, yeah, sure, but I just don't mean it's just I don't understand. It's like if you're really worried about protecting kids, make it illegal for parents to give their kids a phone under 16. Because I'm pretty sure once a kid turns 17, they're not gonna be that stupid to be talking to some adult. Like I would hope they're not. And actually, it's 16 to. Actually, I would hope that a kid's smart enough to not give their address or something like that at 16. I would seriously hope so because I think I would be concerned if a 16-year-old was still giving their address. Like like I said, instead of doing all this age verification and all this extra and putting thinking AI can do everything, it's like if you're that worried about kids, don't let them have electronics. And I feel like if kids don't have electronics young, they will probably learn how to not be so reliant on technology when they grow up. Because I feel like when you give a kid a phone so young, they're gonna get addicted to it, like those iPad kids. And it's just then they're gonna be addicted to technology, and then I mean, there's some kid, and here's my thing with the computers that's in school. I feel like it should just be back to paper, pencil, and have the Promethean board. Like, I feel like giving kids a computer, like, they're gonna find out, like, find a way, one way or another, to play a game. It's like, if teachers don't want kids to be playing games on the computers, then why do they? And also, here's my thing. Schools, here, these days, they're losing money. It's like, I feel like they shouldn't be wasting their money on these computers and stuff. I feel like, yeah, I can understand the teachers having computers. I can understand, um, the teachers having a TV or a Promethean board, but I never really understood why students get a computer, because it's like there's some people that just there are actually a lot of inappropriate things on TikTok. I mean, I honestly don't use TikTok, um, because I mean I feel it's just a popularity contest in my book. Like that's always what TikTok has been. It's always been this popularity contest. Like that one kid with with that popular number now. It's like they're all popular because yeah, it's like this whole like it's what TikTok is a literal like it's I don't think TikTok is really good for people's mental health. And now on TikTok is where people make lies about Roblox. TikTok is where people make lies about sleep. TikTok is just full of lies. It's full of that popularity contest, and it's just I don't think TikTok is like that much of a positive site, really. Exactly. It's like, oh, like and another thing, Reddit. Like, I don't trust Reddit. Reddit is full of drama. I mean, in fact, it's so full of drama, there was a YouTuber that ended up, dying because of Reddit. Like, because of the bullying just being that bad. Like, I feel like I said, there's apps that I feel like should be banned. So, I mean, yeah. Hello, Divided Awards. Yeah, it has been a while. I actually remember you. It has been a little while. It's been a few streams since you've said anything. But if anybody wants to give a color scheme suggestion to the 7 colors, it can be any colors really. But yeah, I just don't get it because it's like I think social media is bad for mental health in general. Because there's a lot of like cyberbullying on social media. I think you know how they died. I don't really want to like speak of how they died because it's one of those sensitive topic how they died kind of thing because they died at 28. When if somebody dies from due to bullying, honestly, it's that one sensitive topic. So I mean, it's just one of those things I'd rather not talk about because there's some people who actually do get triggered by it, and it causes them to go loony. I guess you can say. So we're gonna do the orange, yellow, and red. I can do orange, yellow, and red. That would work. Um, but yeah, there's certain like Twitter's or slash X, that's definitely an app full of drama. In fact, that app is nothing but drama. Um, it's like Twitch is an app full of nothing but drama, but those apps are also full of inappropriate stuff. Um, I'm gonna be honest, any social media has inappropriate content, and it's so that's why I say I feel like kids shouldn't. Um, I can do green and blue too. I feel like kids shouldn't be allowed to have social media young. I mean, it's just that thing like I feel like once you turn like 16, I feel like or even 17, I feel like that's a good time when a kid could get a phone, but it's like yeah, it's just sad. I mean, I feel like this whole world has gotten so like attached to social media and being popular. Honestly, my favorite holiday, I'm gonna have to say probably Christmas, which, yeah, the holiday's coming up. I mean, I don't know if people realize, but, I mean, technically Christmas is a Christian holiday, but, I mean, that's just me personally. I mean, there's some people who are like, it's not a Christian holiday. I mean, it technically is if you think about it, but, dang, I'm running out of red beads. Because, I mean, it's the day when Jesus was born, so I can do turquoise and purple. But yeah, it's just a shame, really. I think there's people who it's just sad to just. I mean, I feel like. I mean, yeah, I'm not saying social media should be banned. I just think I've done black and white before, so but that could be that can actually be a sponsor, and that would be like so far like the only sponsor of this week. So usually, but yeah, I don't really actually I just don't agree with TikTok. Yeah, exactly. Because if kids see all this cringe stuff and see people doing stupid stuff like pouring bleach into your eyes, I mean, you know a kid would be dumb enough to be like, "Oh, look, bleach!" I haven't done Secret Santa. It's like, my opinion, like, I feel like kids just shouldn't have social media. They shouldn't have a phone. It's like, if they're that young, I mean, they are literally liable to download Facebook and be like, and then put the freaking address there. Like, let's just be real. I mean, I'm not saying all kids are stupid. I mean, I'm sure there's some kids that are smart, but I'm pretty sure a lot of kids don't understand the dangers of this world, and they shouldn't, figure it out that young. They really shouldn't, and it's just, yeah, I'm not like scolding parents for, giving their social, giving their kids a phone young. I mean, it's like whatever. That's their choice, but it's like I'm not gonna, say, oh, it's their fault their child got abducted. But I mean, it's like technically it is because it's like, why, if you don't want your children to be abducted and you want your children to be safe, then don't give them social media young. Because I mean, a kid does not know any better. They don't. They just don't. You might think they know better, but they don't. And that's just me being honest. And yeah, not in a mean way, but how I did start doing these live streams, I just started doing them. Originally I was doing gameplay live streams and then I stopped doing the gameplay live streams, so um I never really understood I'm just saying I don't really understand why parents give their kids like a I mean, now if you give your kid if you want your kid to play games, I mean there are tablets that have a super strong child safety lock on there that only allows kids to play games. They're not gonna be allowed to go on YouTube or anything like that. I can't really do Secret Santa on YouTube, but I mean I have basically done it before, but I mean I can't say like, oh yeah, I've done it before, but yeah. So I'm gonna make these the last two bead strings and I'll end the live stream. Um Because I was supposed to end the live stream a little earlier, but yeah. It's just I had to like bring that up because it's just like I feel like parents they should be aware and like I mean my mom didn't give me a phone until I was like 16 and she puts the child safety thing on my phone for 1 year. Um So I was only I would have to ask her for what apps to download so honestly, yeah, you can give your kid a phone with a child safety thing on there cuz then if they were to try to add Facebook, they're not going to be able to add it if the parent says no. Because I'm pretty sure, I would hope parents are not dumb enough to be like, oh, sure, you can have, oh, sure, you can have Facebook. Like, bro, don't give your kid Facebook. Don't let your kid have Facebook. It's like, sure, your kid's gonna cry like a, throw a temper tantrum because they don't get Facebook, but it's like, I think it's better than your kid, instead of you getting mad at your kid for, sharing information they shouldn't share because they don't know any better. I have actually done green and blue. I did that last week. So, because I forgot. I did green and blue. I can only do, one more. But I can do, but I'm gonna have to write that one down because, yeah. I do have turquoise, but I do have to write that one down, so let me get paper before I make the next one. Oh god, because I don't really have that much, black beads, so. I don't have enough black beads to do it. I won't forget. Because last week, the one that I broke down, I did first, so. Yeah, exactly. It's like, if you want your kid to be abducted, then yeah, sure, be dumb. But I mean, I feel like it's illegal to let your kid get abducted. I would hope it's illegal. So I'm gonna make this last bead string real quick, and then I'll end the live stream. Because I was supposed to end like a couple, about 8 minutes ago, but I didn't. So somebody suggested teal and blue. Yeah. Thank God it's illegal. It's like, wow, you let your kid get abducted. Yeah, I think it's called child endangerment. But it's also probably neglect. I think y'all know what I'm trying to say. Because it's like people. I think parents should just care about their kids enough to not let them get abducted. Let's just say that. It's just like, I feel like parents should just care about their kids, you know? I mean, it's like if, as long as a kid is safe, I mean, they're not gonna have social media if the kid's safe. Like, just, let's be real, you know? My sleep was good today. I usually sleep really well on the weekends. Um, on, like, the weekdays when I have to go to school, I usually have I didn't really have any dreams. But usually when I'm very tired, my eye is gonna be twitching. Oh, God. I need to be using the greener colors. Yeah, I usually don't really remember my dreams, to be honest. This is gonna be the last row of beads I'm gonna add before I Yeah, same. I just see a black void. That's literally all I see when I sleep. I think it's rare for somebody to remember their dreams. So yeah, I'm gonna end the stream pretty soon. Let me just add this last bead. Yeah, same. Here we go. Gonna read the top fans. We have 7 today. Maria Gracia at number 1. Sabrina Sectio at number 2. Disha Saint at number 3. Evelyn Chromiak at number 4. Divided Awards 3533 at number 5. De Palma dash BJ 9XV at number 6, and number 7 is the Influencers Group. So that's everybody. Anyways, everybody, Harmony Loizinski, over and out. Goodbye.